Hey folks, best time to pull weeds if you're a weed pulling type of person. After a large rain, when everything's all saturated. I'm going to show you here how easy these weeds pull out. Now the ground's all wet. You can see the root base there, it's all wet. I just shake it a little bit, throw it onto the lawn, cut it with the lawnmower. It's a lot cheaper than using some kind of chemical spray or some kind of weed killer. Yeah, it's a little bit time consuming, but yeah, what's 5 or 10 minutes here and there. You can see this one here. It's a Bobcat bucket. So easy they come out. Really easy. They don't even break. Now this is a driveway, and what's underneath this driveway is pretty much clay. Pretty easy, huh? Gotta move the stones out of the way to grab a hold of the base a little bit. Throw those over there. Here's another different type weed. Here's a different type one. See how easy that was? You can see how wet it is. It just lifts out. See the mess it made? It just lifts out like super easy. Really, really easy. Little piece of grass. That's when I do it. I just wait for the ground to become damp from a good rain, which we've had lots today and yesterday. So the ground is nice and wet. It makes these things come out really easy. Other than that, if the ground's dry, it's a little bit tough. And they usually break. And depending on what type of growth it is, it'll just grow back. So doing it this way, you're removing the whole root structure, and there is no coming back. Try and find some other types of... I was out earlier picking a whole pile of them, so I pretty much removed all the clumps of grass. Here's a little clump of grass. Not really grass, but see that? Let's see if I can find some clumps. Well, I'll show you a clump on the edge of the grass. So easy that was. That's the whole little clump. These were all over the driveway, so I waited for that rain and pulled them all out. You can see them all. You can actually see them all that I pulled out. You can see all the different color. Well, that's what they are. That's all weeds I was pulling earlier. And I know a lot of folks don't like pulling weeds. It's kind of a nuisance. But if you do it at the right time, it's actually really easy. How easy that was? You know, the sprays to spray this to kill it, they're not very cheap. And I just don't... I find it works good. And it makes it look good. For a short time, really. To me, there's no better way than, you know, bending over and pulling them out. Here's some big ones. Not so difficult. This stuff here you could actually make a tea with. Forget the name of it. Something pineapple, I think it is. But I'm not 100% sure, so I'm going to remove saying that word. But I know you can make tea out of it. Once it's dry, steep it in water. Makes a pretty decent flavorful tea. Well, thank you for watching. Subscribe if you have not, and thank you very much for those that already have.